Hello, and welcome back to the Parc'd podcast by Parc'd. I really shouldn't have done that because it just shows all the messes on my bed. Anyway, we'll ignore that. I'm packing, so that's why there's a mess on my bed. But welcome to episode Jensen Button of the podcast.
You mean episode Yuki Tsunoda?
Nope, episode Jensen Button. I was going to put it on underneath the thing. But episode Jensen Button, the world champion, the rightful owner of number 22.
Ow.
However, not mad that it was Yuki Tsunoda that got it, because Yuki Tsunoda is a lovely person. So, that
Angel.
So, you know, the number 22 will always be... It's my lucky number for a start. Second of all, it will always be Jensen Button's number. So, you know the drill. You might recall us saying that this episode was going to go up with a lovely in-person meeting of us all, which it definitely would have if... I feel like everything was just very chaotic.
Yeah, very chaotic.
The whole time we were
That's an understatement.
Yeah, like, it was very busy and hectic. You very rarely got time where you were just yourself or even just sat with one other person. So I feel like if we actually had tried to film something, it would have gone downhill rapidly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone would have ended up in the pool.
Yeah. Or people would just be screaming or shouting or blasting music or something. You
playing techno.
Yeah, you wouldn't have had a quiet time. And, like, even if we'd gone, like... Because we were originally like, oh, there was this cute little place. Like, outside there was, like, a little sofa area. It's like a little...
Yeah.
We were like, oh, my God, we could film there. But then that would mean that literally nobody could be in the garden. Because they would be loud and annoying. But then if you were in the house and we'd say filmed in, like, what was meant to be mine and Kelsey's room, that just became, like, a communal room.
Yeah.
Then the people outside of the window, because it faced onto the garden, would have been too loud. So it would have been an issue.
Everyone needed to leave.
Yeah, and then everyone always
sorry.
used to come into that room no matter what. And then if we'd have filmed in Chelly's room, the fucking shutters were broken. So because the people that stayed at the place before us trashed the place, essentially, broke the shutters. So there was no natural lighting for us to film. And then if we'd have filmed in Naomi and Katie's room, it was literally attached to the living room, where people came in and outside from the outside if they needed things in the kitchen. The TV was pretty much on 24/7 because someone was watching some sort of sport, whether that be football, motorsport. I think golf was on there at one point.
It was literally on all the fucking time.
It was just always sport. So there was just never a room in that house that was even quiet for longer than 5 seconds, except probably Nicole and Molly's room, but even then that bordered on
we are not going in there.
Yeah, first hand not going in there, second hand it bordered onto the garden as well. So there was no time.
So it went well.
Place. Yeah, we wanted to. Trust, we wanted to. There was just not an appropriate time, and I think as well our sleep schedules while we were out there was just like, if we wanted to do it, we'd have to do it like first thing in the morning because that's when everyone was quietest. However, when you're going to bed at like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. some nights, you know, when you wake up at like 11, 12, and then everyone's like, right, we need to get ready and go out, and it was just...
Just do it like
when we were by ourselves, we were just relaxed and we were like...
There was literally one day which would have been probably perfect for us to film.
When we were sat outside reading.
Yeah. Literally, that was...
It was nice.
That's when we went for...
It was Saturday morning, because it was before I went to do the sprint race.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Because that would have been the perfect time, because the boys were out of the villa. So they were the loud ones. Sorry, Owen, Josh, and Ian, but that's your call out. You were the loud ones. But no, the thing is, though, is even when they were quiet... you were nervous because they were quiet, I'd say. Because it would be quiet and I'd be walking, minding my business, and then all of a sudden there'd be a threat for me in the go in the pool, and not happening.
Yeah.
Not happening. So they were gone that day. So that would have been the perfect morning, but I think we were just enjoying the silence for a bit.
Yeah, just
And Naomi
Chill.
had to prep because she works with Feeder Series with the live team, and she had the Feeder Series live day tweeting. So it was just a relax. So, you know, it didn't happen. But we're here, and we're covering like 3 weeks worth of racing, essentially.
Everything.
Where we've been off the grid. But we're back on
Park
track.
fell off the grid.
We're back on track now. I think we've just had a very hectic March, I'd say.
Yeah.
Like, first weekend, we were obviously away, obviously in Malaga. And then the second weekend... I just got a notification that alerted my computer. Sorry. Yeah, second weekend, we were then... I think that was like a coming back, settling into everything. Like, people had work, I had
Going
like,
to
company, uni, all that jazz. Like, and then the following weekend was obviously just a lot of racing going on. Then we finally found the time, okay?
Yeah,
But
we've
we're
had
back,
some time.
and we're consistent, and we're going back to weekly no matter what. Got it?
Woo!
Yes. Got it. Cool. Down with it. So we've got a lot to cover. We've got F1, F2, F3, IMSA, WEC, and IndyCar.
Yes.
We picked the wrong time to go off the grid.
We did.
Everything started.
Yeah. But do you at least want to guess who?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Okay. The stress that's just happened, by the way, is I just spent like an hour writing out the guess who and the quiz, and then I deleted it, so I had to speed rewrite it all. So
Right before we started the episode.
if there are some slight issues in the answers, it is because of that. Okay, I don't know whether this guess who's going to be easy or not. I don't want to say, oh, it's easy or oh, it's difficult, because it's always backfires.
Yeah.
Okay, so question number 1.
Can't
Slightly
wait.
different. Okay, the one I'm going to go with. Still to
Crazy.
karting, but slightly different.
Mm.
This driver received their first kart at the age of 3.
Jeez.
So they didn't start karting, but they received their first kart. They got a kart gifted to them. Here you go, have a kart, because you can't start You can't start karting until you're 5, by the way, for anyone that wants to know.
Well, that could be anyone.
Well, if you make a guess,
Jack
it could be
Boone.
right.
That's my guess. Because Michael gifted him a cart
Cute.
when he was little.
Either of you two got a
That's
guess?
my guess.
No clue.
Or if you say any name, it could be right, and then you get full points. Oh my god, I don't have my little writing pad. You could literally say any name, and it could be right. So it's always best to make
Yeah,
a guess.
Gasly.
Sebastian Vettel, even though he was 4.
Yeah, of course you fucking know that. Shelley, Petty, Mom. I've written that the American way. Hate myself. Okay. Fact number 2. This driver debuted in cars, so went from karting to racing in cars, at the age of 17.
Oh. That's pretty late.
So they got their first kart at 3. Started
Yeah.
karting when they were like probably 5-ish. I don't know, I didn't fact check that. And they debuted in cars at 17.
In cars or single seaters? Just cars.
You ask a good question.
Okay.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
No clue.
Sorry, I'm having to scroll. Single seaters.
Alright.
Interesting. I'm just gonna stick with Jack because I have no idea.
Any name guesses, you two?
I don't
No
know.
clue.
Logan. Fuck knows.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. I was thinking like that was my second option.
Any name, Celeste?
I have no clue.
Guess a name. It could be right.
I'll go with Logan as well, though.
Okay. Number
Join Katie.
3. This driver joined Formula 1 2 years after debuting in single seaters. So they debuted in single seaters and then they joined F1.
I would have joined at
2 years
19.
left.
Straight after the. Oh.
So
2 years after, so they took
19
two
slash 20.
seasons,
Like they
in
were
Oh.
single
19
seaters,
or 20.
and then they went to F1.
Ooh.
Max?
How many seasons did he do?
But Max.
No, Max was 7.
No, Max skipped feeder series completely.
Yeah.
Who did F3?
He did
Yeah.
F3.
Well, yeah, but then he went straight to Toro Rosso. now.
F1.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But did he do 2 years?
But then he didn't
F3?
do 2 years in
I
between.
think. True. Yeah, but he did like F4 or like something right before.
Okay.
I don't think he went straight into F3.
Oh, right. Hmm. Interesting.
Any names?
How many seasons did Nick do in Formula E?
2.
2. But he
So that's
is
two
not Nick.
also an F2 champion.
Oh, I didn't know if he did F2 or not.
Single seaters.
He's- Yeah, no, but you said that he just took 2 seasons off before going into F1.
No, he
No,
did
he did 2
2
seasons.
years.
So, this driver went through karting,
Yeah,
debuted in single seaters at the age of 17,
yeah.
did 2 seasons in single seaters, and then debuted
Yeah.
in F1.
Yeah, see, so you never said if he was in F2 or F3 or F4 or whatever.
F2 is single seaters.
But F3 is also single seaters. It could also be that he did.
So this driver
2
only
years in
did
F3.
2 years in single seaters before
Yeah,
it
but
went
it
to
could be
F1.
2
They
years in
would have been 19 or
F3.
20.
It could be
when they
2 years in
debuted.
F3 and then they went
Yeah.
to F1.
Yeah, that's
Nick
what I
de
was
Vries
saying.
did
That's what I was...
F3, F2, and Formula E before he went to
He
F1.
was also in
know.
F2 for like 3 years.
Okay, never mind.
Any names,
I don't-
guys? Literally.
Logan.
Max.
Logan, Max.
I'm not guessing. I have no name.
Just take whatever name.
No, because I get taking the piss out of it. Because
No,
I
you
do know
won't.
everyone's
If
stats.
anything, if anyone should be pissed off, should have the piss taken over them right now, is Naomi for saying Max Verstappen, when Max Verstappen holds the record for the youngest ever Formula 1 driver at the age of 17. That
17.
can
I
never
know.
be
It's
broken
not Max.
because you
It's not
can't
Max.
enter F1 now under the age of 18.
Whoops.
So no matter what you say, it won't,
I don't
it won't
know.
be as bad.
Well, it's also not Logan.
Okay,
because
now
he
I
went
kinda wanna
straight
change my
to
mind.
F1.
Exactly. So literally any name you could say
Yes,
right
I
now
have
is going
no
to be better
clue.
than both of their answers.
Charles Leclerc.
Oh, he went straight from F2 as well.
Celeste, any name you
I
want.
don't have a name.
Any name.
Sebastian Vettel, that's not true either, but...
Okay. Okay, so, fact number 4. After 1 full season in Formula 1, this driver became a Formula 1 test driver for the following year. So he did 1 season in F1 and then became a test driver for a year.
Oh, right. Now I need to use my brain power.
Yeah, same. That's...
I won't lie, I didn't know this until I opened up their Wikipedia page. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't know this. I feel
Who's
like
done
it's
like
something I
a
should have known.
year?
So they did
The
a
thing is,
year.
I have no clue what time we're thinking of.
They
So it
have.
could be like in...
They did come back. So they did. I'll give you this as a hint. They did Formula 1 for 1 year. Then they became
Test
a test driver
driving.
for a year, and then they went back to Formula 1, like full
It's just a
time.
few...
So it's
Alex.
really weird for them to randomly be a test driver for a year in between their Formula 1 campaign.
Alex, he took a year. He was a test driver for a year.
Yeah, because he left Williams. He took 1 year in...
No, but he did like 3 years in Formula 2.
Yeah,
Two-
he went
2 years.
straight to F1 as well, I think.
It was.
Or someone-
difficult.
Someone like that, I think, yeah.
Maybe like Esteban?
You're
He
getting
took-
closer. You're getting warmer. I'll give you that.
Oh my god.
Is he French?
No.
Is it a
Chris
French?
Peter Gasly
Oh.
again. I'm actually
You guys
quitting Parc'd.
have 3. Look, we're on question 4 and you guys have no clue, so you guys get 3 questions each. Naomi used hers. Is he French? The answer was no. So there's 2 more questions you can ask me regarding this.
Is he still on the grid?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. You should know.
Has he scored points this season yet?
Yes.
I don't know whether that limited it down. I don't know.
So he's not French, he's on the grid, and he's scored points.
Oh no, I can't remember who scored points to, has it?
Got his first car at the age of 3. Did 2 years in single seaters before debuting in F1. And took a random test drive year in between their F1 career.
Has to be pretty old, but quite old as well then. If he joined single seaters at 17, took time off, took 1 year, then reserve, then back.
Nico, maybe?
He'll come back.
You will get it from fact number 5, I think.
No, but Nico didn't score points yet, did he? I don't believe he did.
I don't know. K-Mag?
K-Mag, pretty sure.
Yeah, because then that would make sense. Cause
And he's older.
And his father was a racing driver, so it would make sense if it was gifted.
Yeah, given a card. Oh yeah, I think K-Mag is a good shout.
K-Mag.
I don't know if he scored
Okay.
points, but
I'll go with them, but I don't know.
I think you're going to get it from fact number 5. This driver is a 24 Hours of Le Mans, Formula 1 World Drivers' Champion, and a WEC champion.
he's an F1 champion.
What? Yep, so they are a 24 Hours of Le Mans champion, so they've won the 24 Hours of Le Mans. They've won an F1 World Drivers' Champion,
Oh, it's Fernando.
and they have won a WEC
It's
championship.
It's Fernando.
But
And fact
It's
number 6
Fernando.
was this driver is definitely a rookie in his second year of F1, even though he has 2 World Drivers' Championships and we're only 2 races into the season.
It's Fernando Alonso.
Fernando Alonso.
Fernando.
Don't like that, guess it.
So essentially, Alonso's father wanted a hobby to share with his children, so he built a go-kart for Fernando Alonso's sister.
Right.
And she had absolutely zero interest in it. She did not want it. She didn't even want to partake in it. So at that time, Fernando Alonso was 3 years old, and his dad went, "Here you go, have the car."
You could have it.
So then he was able to then get his mandatory karting license when he was 5 years old. But his family weren't rich. Growing up, they were a working class family. So a lot of the time, while Fernando was actually racing in karts, he would race wet races on slick tires because they couldn't afford wet tires.
Right.
So he had this one kart. Yeah, he did 2 seasons in single seaters. He did. Hang on, I need to scroll all the way down because this man's got a long Wikipedia page. He did the Euro Open by Nissan, where he won that in 1999. And then he did the International Formula 3000 in 2000. And then he joined European I can't speak today. European Minardi F1 in 2001. And then in 2002, he was the Mile 7 Renault F1 team's test driver. And then he competed with the team for 4 years after that, where he won 2 of his championships.
I did not know that.
And then he won the 24 Hours of Le Mans twice with Toyota Gazoo Racing, who me and
Obviously.
Celeste currently have a severe vendetta against Toyota at the moment. But we'll get
As
to that
always.
later.
That didn't change.
Yep. And he also won WEC with Toyota, obviously.
Yeah.
I just thought, Fernando Alonso, great segue into multiple things. Obviously, WEC and IMSA and all that kind of stuff because he did endurance racing, but also F1 because he's done very, very well so far this season.
Weirdly.
And that Aston Martin is just something else. It's just something else.
Illegal.
Yeah, illegal. Illegal and very well built by Sebastian Vettel.
The thing is, the team's done it once. What makes people think that they're not going to do it again? Like,
Exactly.
they copied a car once. Funny enough, they copied, what was it? The championship winning Mercedes. And now
Yes.
they've copied the championship winning Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong here because I might have dreamed this, but didn't Christian Horner come out and say
Yeah,
that one of the Red Bull mechanics moved to Aston
3 or 4
Yeah.
of them. I'm pretty
Not
sure it's
just
3 or
one.
4 of them.
A load. And they
Yeah.
were like,
Yeah,
oh
a
yeah,
lot.
apparently he literally said, he was like, okay, they clearly have like a good memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But did you also see
Interesting.
the speculation? So from this race, even I made a comment on it to Katie because me and Katie watched the Jeddah together. And nearly fell asleep together to the point we were creating a Sims house at the exact same time as watching the race.
Don't blame
was
you.
happening. But the instant with Lance Stroll crashing out with Fernando Alonso that close to the pit entrance, that if Lance, like, you know, they'd have timed that even just slightly a bit better, it was just giving Crashgate vibes all over again.
It was.
It really was.
And I was like, what the fuck? Surely we're not going to see a repeat of this again.
Yeah.
Because right now,
think...
everyone is so open to speak about because obviously with Lewis Hamilton and like Mercedes not doing very well at the moment, and obviously Lewis Hamilton being down as far as they are, people obviously now saying that it was clearly just the car as to why he's great, because George Russell's outperforming him. People still need to remember though, George Russell spent his entire F1 career in a shitbox car. He knows how to drive a shitbox car. Lewis has not always had a great car, because this is one thing people always say, is that the McLaren, when he went into a championship winning car, when McLaren hadn't won a championship in a long while, like since then, like what, 1999 was probably the last one?
1998 was the last time that McLaren won a championship.
Yeah, because they would have won they won the World Drivers' Champion in 1999.
Yeah.
But yeah, so 1998 to 2007. 9 years. Yeah, 2007, 9 years. He wasn't put into a championship winning car. The car was good, but he was able to make it better. You know. And people are obviously putting down that, oh, let's not forget the conversations about, you know, Lewis Hamilton always being given a good car and all of the, like, the illegal car he had in 2007 because of Spygate. But no one's talking about Crashgate, when it was very clearly almost like a deja vu moment. Weird.
And with the like safety car being called, like a lot of people are like mad about it. Like, I am mad because like they could have, like, if they used their cameras and their facilities better, like they would have been able to tell. But at the same time, I'd rather them call it if they don't know than like say, you know, like if it were a worse thing and then like not sure and then like oh no, it's fine, like we're just gonna leave it. But like, I don't know. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
are you looking at Charlie's camera as well?
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening. I saw it as well, but I know. No clue. It's gone now.
Charlie's just having a bloody light show in her room right now.
She's in a rave. But yeah, like I'm glad they called it when they weren't sure, because like they could have just left it and been like, oh no, like we don't know, so we're just gonna leave it. But
yeah.
The only good decision the FIA made that weekend was safety first.
Yeah, but then like the whole like penalty thing was just weird.
It's just same old, new season, but it's the same old shit with the FIA.
I feel like if we're discussing penalties, we need to discuss Esteban Ocon's first to realise the differences between the two. Esteban Ocon.
Which one of Esteban's Ocon's? Because he had
poor bloke.
Was it 45?
He had the first one was from the car being in the box wrong, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then he took what happened with Fernando Alonso. Both of them received 5-second time penalties.
Yeah.
Fair. And then both of them served their penalty incorrectly. Both received 10-second time penalties, one during the race, because FIA, smart, sensible, maybe hate the French. Not saying they do, don't quote me on that, but maybe, potentially. They always seem to target the French here. Fernando Alonso received 10-second time penalty after he's enjoyed his little podium. Yay. And then gets it revoked.
Yeah. That's the thing, it's like, why was it revoked?
Because they showed, so Aston Martin came with like 7 videos of this incident happening before, with the jacks being under the car, the penalty being approved. Now obviously it was rejected, but I don't get, that happened in the past. They showed videos of the past where that happened. We're in 2023 now, there's a clear rule that you can't have the jacks under the car in a penalty situation. So why would you
literally
enforce that penalty? You're just breaking your own rules again.
Exactly.
Like, I was sat there because we went to watch it in the pub, and I was literally sat there and that's not going to count, and he literally has the jack under. Yeah. Like, if I know the rules better than the F1 teams, the FIA, like,
honestly.
And it was just like, it was a bit stupid, but the fact they then revoked it, I mean, I know I wasn't the first one to make this kind of, the fact I wasn't the first one to make this kind of, like, connection of, like, okay, if the FIA clearly has that power, they could have done something over Abu Dhabi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just as a joke.
Exactly. If they
So-
can change something hours after a race, then do it all the time. Or
Yeah.
don't
They
do it
clearly
at all.
had that power.
But we did see the Red Bulls. Actually, no, we didn't really see the Red Bulls because they're so far ahead that they're doing nothing. So we watch everything that's not the Red Bulls.
It was a bit of a shit race, wasn't it?
Yeah, Max Verstappen won one race.
A bit.
Sergio Perez won one race. Both of them have also finished second in the races. Max is only ahead because he took the fastest lap last week, this week even. God, can't English. We're gonna gloss over the pain of Ferrari and Mercedes for mine, Naomi, and Celeste's mental well-being.
What about the McLarens?
No, we'll get you. No, we'll get to you. You guys are way. Look, we're in our own separate battle here. You guys are.
Can I just
not
make
even
one
in
thing
the
about
battle.
Red Bull
What?
and the start of their infight and their civil war this year? With the whole Max has set like a 3.2 plus 4, and he was like, so why are you telling me? Perez was like, why are you telling me to set a 33?
Yeah.
Then why are you telling me to set a slower lap than Max when he was clearly out in the lead? And Perez was like, yeah. Get fucked. I'm not doing that.
That's a shit.
Brake tweeted something about this. Following Brake was the best decision I ever made in my entire life. He gives me some.
But also, it's
Shout
it's
out
not
Brake.
even like that. It's like also like, do you see how his like father was like?
Yeah.
Oh, disgusting behavior.
Checo's dad. I mean, like we know Jos Verstappen is like just not a
Cunt.
very nice man. Anyway, you said it, not me.
I'll say it happily.
And like Checo's dad's always been like really like congratulative of, I don't know if that's the word, of Max, and Yost was just like nah. Like it's just a bit rude.
Weird. Yeah. That's very rude.
Okay, so information regarding that radio thing. So Brake tweeted, tweeted a tweet from Dr. Obbs, and said, hey look, common sense. So I was like, interesting, let's see, because it said, I've seen this image floating around and it gets clicks, but I went back and watched the onboards and this is what really happened. So, you know, the information from it. I trust these guys because, Brake was a performance engineer anyway, and Dr. Obbs is also in fact an engineer in racing. So on lap 38, Checo gets told that Max is managing his pace now. No response from Checo. Lap 39, Checo gets told the target lap time is 1:33. Max targeting the same. Max's engineer tells Max to target a 1:33 and repeats at end of lap again. So in lap 39, Checo does a 1:33.123 and Max does a 1:32.432. Checo hits his lap target. Max goes under. On the start of lap 40, Max gets told, Max confirm 1:33. Max does not respond. He then says again, target 33. Max does not respond. Lap 39, Checo does a 1:33.190. Max does a 1:32.606. In lap 41, Checo then gets told, target 1:32.6 plus 04, which was Max's last lap time. And Checo responds, is Max doing the same? And then Checo gets told that Max's lap was a 1:32.6, and Sergio then goes, so why do you tell me to do a 33? And he then gets told the target is plus 4, which means the target lap time as high as 4/10. And then both Checo and Max do the same, a 1:32.6 on lap 41. So then Checo gets told on lap 42, your lap 32.6, Max lap 32.6. Checo responds, guys, we don't really need to do this. Radio silence with Max and his engineer. Lap 42, Max and Checo both do a 1:32.2, and lap 43, Checo asks to target 33 again. No response from his engineer, and then Checo asks what the gap is, and he gets told the gap is 4.3 seconds. And then it just continues to go on. So essentially what it is Max disobeying his engineer, and then
just went quicker.
Pissing Checo off at the same time. And then obviously Jos was very sad about the situation, clearly.
He's just so upset.
Where?
But yeah, so Mercedes qualified sixth, finished qualified sixth and third with George Russell, finished seventh and fourth. Lewis qualified seventh both times and fifth both times. Ferrari qualified third and 12th. The first race they retired, and the second they finished seventh with Charles Leclerc. Carlos Sainz qualified fourth both times, finished fourth in one race and finished sixth in the other. That's that for that. Anyway, moving on.
Anyway.
Obviously, as we said, Lance Stroll retired in the second race. Thus the speculation of crash game. Esteban Ocon retired in the first race. Alex Albon retired in the second race as well. Oh my god. And Oscar Piastri retired in the first race, leading us on to the minor downfall of McLaren.
Minor
downfall.
Welcome.
As a McLaren
I actually can't
fan,
believe it.
It actually hurts my heart to witness it.
It really hurts like that. That team is supposed to be fighting for championships, and it's
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
as
like
a Daniel
2017
Ricciardo
or whatever.
fan. As a Daniel Ricciardo fan. Oh well. As a Oscar Piastri fan.
That's my thing. It's like I understand obviously like Daniel fans
I'm
being
not
like down with McLaren,
Mm.
but at the end of the day, like Lando and Oscar don't deserve it. Like
No, literally. They
They're
don't. Like, absolutely
Yeah.
not.
And it's
Like,
definitely going to get to the
McLaren-
point where they question Oscar and Lando's driving when it's
Yeah.
actually completely the car. Like it's got nothing to do with their
100%.
driving.
Exactly.
It's a
And
shit
like,
box of a car.
as like McLaren as a whole, I'm like, yeah, oh well, but them themselves, like, they don't deserve it. We know the talent they both have,
Mm.
and it's kind of all of Lando's career. It's like, oh my god, this kid could be like world champion if he has the right car.
I feel bad.
That's what it's been the whole thing. Oh, literally,
Yeah.
and that's what it's been the whole thing. It's like, oh my god, Lando could be really good if he has the right car, and then it's like, when's that going to be? And then Oscar's just come in. He's just declined the Alpine, which is doing a lot better, and it's just like,
Mm-hmm.
To be
it's
fair,
like, oh shit, I regret that.
McLaren they were on the up. Like
They were.
the 2020, 21, like those two seasons,
Mhm.
those years. Then like Lando getting his podiums, Carlos getting his podiums, and then Danny Rick obviously winning his. They proved that they had the chance, and then I don't know what they've done with these new regulations, but they have built an absolute shit box.
Yeah.
Absolute shit box.
Probably the amount of money they had to pay Daniel Ricciardo out of his contract.
Hmm?
What was it,
Man.
50 million they had to pay him out of his contract?
I thought it was 18.
It was something in the millions, and that's
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It was
Yeah,
high
A lot of
millions.
fucking
It was
money.
high millions,
Tens.
good chunk out of their development, and
Didn't pay off for that.
however, good news.
Literally.
Pierre Gasly qualified P20 on the first race of the season. Dragged it
Beautiful
back to
drive.
ninth. Dragged it back to ninth. Well, started ninth, finished ninth on the second race. So, you know,
Which is good as
points
well.
in the pool.
Q3.
Points in the pool, and no penalty points for him.
Woo!
Go Pierre!
Nervy B. I'm still Nervy B. There's still races. There's still
Oh
races.
yeah, there's still a lot of races to get through.
Well, only till May because we're in Australia, and then we have a whole month off. So,
Yeah, but then he only loses like 2 or 4. I don't know. Let me have a
exactly.
look.
So then he's
Let me
still
have a
got
look.
room to play. So it's fine. I do want to say, Logan Sargent has impressed me.
He
it
has.
has. Yeah.
I feel like if we're putting
It's
the
a-
3 rookies here, so Logan Sargent, Nick De Vries, Oscar Piastri, if we have who I think's best improved, no, higher than my expectations, lower than my expectations, and in the middle, I would have put Nick De Vries pretty much middle ground because I always expected highly from him. I'd put Oscar Piastri above my expectations and Logan Sargent below my expectations pre-season. Since coming out of since the season started, Logan Sargent exceeded my expectations. Oscar Piastri in the middle purely because he's managed to drag that shitbox to
Q3.
15th. Yeah, he managed to get it to Q3. And Nick De Vries is below my expectations, but I do think it's because the AlphaTauri looks shit.
It looks
Weird
really
though
shit.
Yeah,
that
no,
the
literally.
AlphaTauri looks like utter shit, while the Red Bull looks really, really good. And they're
No, literally.
siblings. So
I was having this conversation because I was with someone and they were like, God, like Nick DeVries is shit. And I was like,
don't you
Hold up.
dare
Hold on.
disrespect
Hold up.
my man.
no. I was like, oh no. But like, yes, I feel like Sergeant was kind of another like Joe situation because everyone was kind of just like, like he's not gonna be that good,
Mhm.
and then like he really like has excelled, and I mean obviously he's not been like super duper good, like you know he's not winning, is he? But like he's impressed over like what everyone thought he was gonna do. Obviously Oscar is in a shitbox, but he's doing what he can.
Yeah.
And then Nick, like, I think, like, the cars. I think also we kind of forget, like, he's going to have to get used to that car after being in Formula E for so long as well.
Mhm.
Right, do we have anything else F1 to discuss?
No, it's just boring. That's it. F1 is just a boring shit show, and it probably will be for the rest of the season.
Fair. You know what?
Yeah,
Fair.
I say we ended on that.
Yeah, we end it on that. Probably, you know, best to segue into what was good this weekend. Formula 2.
Yeah, I fucking love F2. I'm so happy it's back.
Oh,
Really,
good.
really love it.
So,
F2's been brilliant.
discussing both across here. You know, Ralph Boschung obviously took his first ever Formula 2
Crazy!
win.
Where he
I can't
came
believe that
from.
was his first. I actually can't believe that was his first win as well.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And obviously took to the podium in the second sprint race. So, chaos for everyone else on the fucking field. Obviously, Dennis Hauger also finished on the podium in the sprint race. On the feature race, DNF'd. Didn't have that show-stopping of a weekend the following weekend in Jeddah. Victor Martins, incredible sprint races.
Yeah,
Both times. Podium, sprint race, podium.
doing
all
good on the
time.
Saturdays.
Feature race.
Right. Can I? So we're watching it in Spain. We're watching. It was it the feature or the sprint for F2?
Sprint.
Well, the
Sprint
feature
plus
is what
the
I was.
podiums.
I was
Okay.
writing on the
Right. Sprint. I sat there and I looked and I was like, oh look, Alpine car.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, it's an Alpine. I was like, oh yeah, I'll choose that driver. Pretty car. Yeah. Looked on the Instagram. I was like, yeah, I'll definitely choose Victor Martin. Definitely. Why do I do it to myself?
You know what? Fair.
I
Well,
immediately choose a car or a driver, and then they're just like, do you know what? No, let's cause her more stress, more depression into the wall.
well, you could
And
be
the
worse.
stra-
You could be. Naomi, is it you that's an Ollie Behrman fan?
Oh, shut up. Don't even talk about Ollie Behrman.
Yeah.
Because he has been doing so incredible, but the results are just...
He is so good.
I have
And
a vendetta
always
against Teo Porsche.
Oh!
that
Tell for sure.
I will say that
Mate.
is the most ridiculous crash I've seen in a while.
That's
Just
such a rookie.
I don't.
He's
like,
not
I
gonna
feel
really...
like that's the thing. It was a rookie mistake, and it's like I was thinking. I was like, is there an issue with his car or something? Because it's the fact. It wasn't even just like Behrman was the one in front of him.
Mm.
Like it was literally two cars. Well, two cars in front of him. I was like, what are you doing? Like
Yeah.
that could cost a championship for either of them, and it's just a stupid mistake.
Yeah.
I'm angry. I can't tell.
It was just hell. It's hell in there. It's hell
Yeah.
in there.
Yes.
I feel like Zayn Maloney has also drawn a short straw his whole life too so far this season.
Yeah.
I feel like even though like he has, I feel like he's still impressive. Like
Yeah.
he's got there's something about him. He's got something.
He's
Yeah.
very
And, like,
good, and I will always stand by
He
that.
isn't in the best car, but like there's something about like Zayn that you can see that he's got the proper potential.
Yeah. Jack Doohan, shit first weekend, much better second weekend.
Definitely.
Win. Well, not
Win. We don't discuss the word win here. Okay, because Alex Lynn has traumatized that word for me now.
Alex win.
Frederick Vesti, he won at the weekend.
You won the Sunday.
Oh, so
good.
If I'm coming to Portsmouth, I'm getting Cadillac merch. Sorry, guys.
Yep, cheers. I think F2 right now is very hit or miss who could win this championship and who couldn't. Is Ralph Boschung the one that's... Yeah, Ralph Boschung's top of the table right now, isn't he? Which is crazy to me.
Which is so weird.
Crazy. After Leclerc, I feel like it's been doing very, very well. I say very well. I feel like the results don't reflect how well some of these drivers have been driving.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I think a lot of it's down to strategy, which comes down to the team. A lot of it also mistakes that they couldn't control. Ollie Behrman, for example. So it's just... I don't know. The rookies have really been impressive, I would say.
I think they have. I think like
100%.
that's something that I love about Formula 2 is like it's competitive for everyone. Like it's not just like, oh yeah, you get an advantage if you're there. Like for one, you don't, because it's just rookies. The talent that they bring is like unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, it's like, because then obviously if we segue this into F3, is that even with F3, like the top, like in the top 10, there are so many rookies.
Yeah.
Just, you know, it's being led by 3 rookies in F3.
That's the thing with F3. Like your first season is make or break, I think, and like that's hard and it's harsh, but it's what it is. And if you kind of, it's really harsh. But if you get that first year wrong and you don't get a really, really good car your second year, it's kind of not done, because that's like really like, if you're able to get a step up, great. But like the talent and like the way that F3 is, it's always changing. There's always going to be someone new leading. Like I feel like for the last couple of years, it's been rookies winning. I mean, obviously, I don't think Victor's not a rookie, but like obviously you had Oscar before that, and like it's just...
Sorry, I dropped my phone.
But like it is the case, like rookies are always going to like to kind of take the lead in Formula 3.
Yeah, they're doing very well.
Hang on.
What is going on?
The only reason I found it, right, was because someone tweeted, just like, it was an ESPN Facebook post, and it was a photo of Yoss's face, obviously, with Checo winning, and then Checo's dad, like, congratulating Max, and he's reposted it, as if to say, yeah, I'm not a cunt. I'm not nasty. So, sorry. Yeah, and then I found that photo and I was like, bloody brilliant.
That's alright. Yeah, regarding F3, we've had Pepe Marti win a race. We've had Gabriel Mini win a race, and we've had Gabriel Bortoleto win a race, who is currently
that surprised me, actually,
the championship, because he's had a first and a second. He just was out of the points for the second race.
Yeah.
Bortoleto leading did surprise me. I feel like I do kind of like, I think he's very underrated in my eyes. Like I don't think of him as like, oh my god, he's the one I need to look out for. But he's got the talent.
I think
he's really good.
I think it's because a lot of people, when they are watching Formula 3 at the moment, their eyes are immediately drawn to like Colapinto, especially with Argentinian, you know, representation there. Also, Ko Kale. Oh my god.
Colette. Colette.
Why is the T pronounced? I'm
because he's Brazilian.
Yeah.
He's
Brazilian.
I'm gonna Google.
It's Caio Colette.
Caio Colette.
Caio Colette.
Caio Colette.
KO. I don't know why I said KO.
KO Kalei. I love KO Kalei.
KO Kalei. Sorry, KO Kalei. I'm
Kyle Collett.
okay. They do pronounce the T. I don't know why I'm turning it French.
Yeah, they
it's
do!
my initial instinct to turn everything French. Dino Bogdanovic, Paul Aaron are also two names that everyone looks for. Sebastian Montoya, I feel like people look out for. Zach O'Sullivan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I feel like a lot of people now at the moment are also looking out for Luke Browning. If you are kind of in that kind of like Twitch kind of like group, you started watching like feeder series from Twitch, I feel like you look out for Luke Browning a lot. So I feel like a lot of people kind of like Gabrielle Mini is also a name that people look for. So I feel like people do overlook like Gabrielle Bortello. I said it correctly the first time. What am I doing? Gabrielle Bortoletto. Oh my god. People are really overlooking Bortoletto. I don't know why I butchered it the first time. Yeah, so I personally, for me, I like Pepe Mati. I root for Pepe Mati every time. Every time. Give Pepe Mati.
He's got a fun name.
He does.
Yeah.
Pepe
He's got
Mati.
such a fun name. Pepe Mati.
Yeah, I feel like there's not much to cover with F3 with it being like the first weekends. You know, people are still getting the feels of the cars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's the formulas done.
Oh
So
god.
Now
one
we now go to America. So would you like the quiz before we go to America?
Yeah, let's do.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Wait, let me get some paper because I actually cleaned my room. I say that and you do not want to see the
Congratulations.
state.
I
You
need
don't want to
to-
see. No. You don't want to see the state of my room.
So, the quiz this week, because there are two different things to pick from, I have done the quiz of all things we have missed. So there is a question for each series that we have missed.
Oh,
So there is an
God.
IndyCar one, a WEC one, an IMSA one, F1, F2, and F3, and then your bonus question.
I'm
Okay.
I'm
I missed
screwed.
I didn't watch him, so good luck.
I mean, I've seen
I also
everything,
didn't
but my
watch
brain
it, so-
cells are pretty much destroyed after that as well. I don't know
Okay.
much I remember.
Well, don't worry, guys. The first one. Okay. Number one. It's IndyCar.
Right.
Oh god.
Callum Ilott was
Oh, for
awarded
fuck's sake.
the Biggest Mover Award in St. Pete. But how many positions did he gain for him to win this?
Oh god.
Okay, wait.
I know
Are
I
we
finished.
talking
higher or
about?
lower?
Are we talking about positions, or like
How many
who he
overtakes?
actually overtakes?
Positions. So where he started
Okay.
on the grid in comparison to where he finished on the grid.
I know I finished. I don't know if I can remember already.
Oh,
So
wait.
what-
Well, you should know
Outside.
this because you, Celeste, were in fact the person to put all of the information into the Google Doc of where everyone finished and started.
No. I copy and paste. Finished.
I'm guessing. Like I kind of know, but
He
like
was
I'm also
definitely
guessing.
outside
Yeah, see,
that.
I would have done how many overtakes, but no matter how much I Googled this, the internet was not giving me the fucking answer.
Do we get like one up,
You
one
don't
down, two up, two
Fine,
down,
you can have one up,
five
one down. One up, one down is all you get.
This was my first IndyCar race that I watched, and I was probably an annoying bitch asking loads of questions. But I
Oh,
actually
no,
I
remember.
was trying to get ready
I-
at the same time as this race was on, and then I came in and I was like, Callum, go! And then watched some of it and then had to actually get ready.
Ignore my
So-
court writing.
Okay, that's fine. Are you guys ready?
Yeah. Yes. I
Okay,
don't know, I'm
what
not
have we
sure.
got? 17, 20, 17. It is in fact 17.
Oh, for
He
fuck's
started
sake.
22nd and he finished.
Oh,
first.
20
The first, he
seconds.
finished 5th.
Fifth,
Callum Ilott,
yeah.
IndyCar winner.
IndyCar win?
Yes.
Yep, started 22nd, finished 5th. So, the second question is WEC.
Oh god.
Work. Who
Which,
took pole position? Oh,
no, which teams won in WEC at Sebring?
which teams won? As
Yeah.
in each class?
Yep, there's 3 classes.
Christ. I
Oh.
actually can't remember.
And I need the car number as well because teams have
The
different
car
cars.
number?
Yep. You can't just go, oh yeah, it was the Toyotas. Which fucking Toyota?
It's
Which
the Toyota. It's always the
It's
Toyota.
always the Toyota.
It's always the
I
fucking
don't. I
Toyota.
literally don't know because I missed the end of it because I fell asleep.
Oh, no.
Well, that's your own fault.
And then it was Oh yeah, they fucking won it. What car number? But they only have one car, so then I don't have to put the number up, right?
Who? Which category?
LMP. What do they race now? 2? No, it's the
Yeah.
No, they want the
I don't know.
GT. No, the GTEM. They only have one car, do they? Don't they? Question mark.
I'll triple check for you.
I no clue what they're.
I'm guessing. I'm just guessing the ones that I know that I could. Is GTE Pro still happening? Or not?
No.
You've
they're
got
out.
Hypercar LMP2
Oh,
and
yeah.
LMGTE AM.
But the GTM is only one car.
GTE
GTE AM.
Um,
Yes, this team does in fact only have one car in the LMGTE AM.
nice, because I don't know their car number.
They do have the LMP2 do have the LMP2 team that won do have 2 cars, so I do require the car number for that one. And obviously the team that fucking won Hypercar have 2 fucking teams. One finished first, one finished second, because they're dickheads and they don't let anyone enjoy life. Anyway.
I concur.
It sounds. I don't know if I know the LMP2 number.
What do you have for the answers?
Wait.
Oh.
Toyota 7, Toyota 48, Toyota 7, Toyota 48, Corvette. What is that?
33.
33. Toyota 7, Toyota 48, Iron Dames. Cool. 3 points for Chelly. 3 points for Petty. 2 points for Mummy. Nice! Okay.
Oh my god, sorry. That Spanish artist, like Rosalia?
Yeah.
Her album's called Moto Mami.
Oh my
Your
god, that's
album.
incredible.
It's you! Okay. Question number 3 is IMSA related.
Oh god, I have too much for
I'm
him.
done.
Okay, so. Which country had the most drivers win at IMSA?
Oh god.
So obviously there's 3 drivers per team, but which country had the most drivers win at IMSA? Do 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 do. Pew 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 pew. Are you ready, guys?
I am.
No. I don't know. Fuck it. I've guessed a country.
Ready? Hit me with it, sunshines. USA, UK, GB. It was in fact the USA. USA.
Oh.
Oh shit.
USA.
I just thought
I
because
thought
it
it
was
was
an
going to be a trick
American.
question.
It's an American thing, so I was like, surely the Americans would have won.
Well, I
There
knew
is-
Jack Aiken and McLaughlin won it, and it was like in between the two, and I was like, "Ah, go for British."
Well, there is a US team that has a full US lineup. So it's 3 US drivers, and then another team has another US driver. So it makes 4 US drivers.
Fair enough.
Nice. Okay.
Oh,
Next one is Formula One.
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
Which
Formula
driver?
Fernando.
Which driver took the fastest lap in Bahrain?
Oh, shit,
Bahrain.
that's 2 races.
Yep, that's the first race of the season. Which driver took the fastest lap? I need to start covering up the mess behind me.
I'm just like, you can't see behind me. It's just bin bags full of rubbish.
Oh no, I do know this
I
one.
wish I was joking.
I think. Yeah.
I have no clue.
Because I remember that it didn't count. It didn't count because he wasn't in the top 10.
Oh, then my answer is not correct. Well, now I have to go with someone random. I just put Max off.
Remember, because they made like a big deal out of it.
Oh shit.
Because they took the fastest lap away from fucking Pierre Gasly. He would have done 20th to 9th and got fastest lap, but no.
Okay, I have no clue. I'm still guessing.
So
No,
this
me,
one
you ready?
causes me trauma.
Yeah.
Okay, hit me with it. What we got? Joe, Yuki, Valtteri Bottas. It was Joe Guan Yu took the fastest
Oh, let's
lap.
go,
He
okay.
was one of the alphas.
it caused me torment. I sat there and I was like, no, I'm not doing this no more. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
Okay, I do hate to break it to you guys, but Katie has doubled the points as both of you.
Oh yeah, no, I'm doing horrendous.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
we're gonna
surprised.
hang on, we get into the bonus question. Let's not.
Okay, question number 5. F2. We're on F2. Ralph
Alright.
Boschung won his first Formula 2 race in Bahrain after how
Oh,
many
no.
races?
Okay.
Oh, too
Races.
many.
After how many
Races?
races?
Oh, fuck! After how many years?
No, after how many races?
I was gonna put years.
No.
Okay, then we
Ralph
just
Boschung
have
won his
to...
first Formula 2 race in Bahrain after how many races?
Do we get a
guessing.
few up, few down?
No, you get one
This
up,
is a
one down.
lot. One up, one down?
Yep.
You know how many fucking races there are?
Yeah, actually I do, because I have the answer on my screen.
Oh my god. Okay, so they have 2 races a weekend. Then they have about this in a year. Then he raced for this many years before he got it. Okay,
I have to do an answer with.
I was going random. I haven't made a calculator.
Ready? Hit me with it.
It's high. It's very. I think.
95, 115, 46. It is 96.
Fuck's sake!
96 races.
Jesus Christ, Katie, is on
I wasn't sure where it was. I knew it was a high one because it's like it's ridiculous how many races he's done
Yeah.
before he's won.
He nearly hit 100.
Yeah. So I was like, I had to end
Why
with
is-
a
I
5
like-
or a 0 because of my. I
I
can't.
love Ralph Boschung, but like, why is he still in F2?
This is one thing that I always point out, is that people always say Roy Nissany should not be in F2 anymore for how long he's been there and for how little he's impacted Formula 2. However,
leadership Ralph.
Ralph Boschung has been there longer than Roy Nissany, and before this season had done far less than Roy Nissany in F2. Like, far less notable things. So you can't call out one and not the other, essentially. The final question before the bonus question is Formula 3.
Okay.
So I am basing the term rookie here off of drivers that have not completed a full season. Okay. So because a lot of the rookies have done like 1 or 2 races in prior seasons, but this is just who haven't completed a full season. So how many rookies have points in Formula 3 out of the top 10? So in the top 10, how many drivers in how many drivers in the top 10 are rookies that have points?
Right.
And by rookie, have not completed 1 full Formula 3 season.
Yeah.
Guess. Random guess.
Yeah, so
Also guess.
I don't really know the stuff.
Okay, hit me with it. 4, 5, 6. It is in fact 5. Correct.
Ah.
One up, one down.
That's beautiful.
No.
No.
No, because
One
you
up,
had
one
between
down.
1 and 10 to do it. Well, bonus question here. There is, I haven't counted how many there is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 15 points up for grabs here.
Oh my gosh. I might need to switch it over to my notepad.
So,
Yeah, that's what I just done.
once again, rookie accumulates to has not completed a full season. Okay, that's what rookie is. Has not completed 1 full season. Name all of the Formula 2 and Formula 3 rookies that currently hold points.
Oh my god.
They have to hold points. Well, at least you know
Can
there's
we have the amount? Can we have the amount for like each?
Well, 5
No,
for
there's
F3.
5 for a 3, so
no,
yeah.
there's more
10.
for
Because I-
F3. There's more than that because obviously there's people outside the top 10 that have points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 in F3.
No.
2,
Mhm.
3,
Nine for what?
5, 6.
F2 or F3?
6 in F2, 9 in F3.
Jesus. Alright.
Ba-da-ba-da, and we spoke about a lot of them earlier.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
there is one of them here that is a bit of a waiver, I would say.
A wave.
What?
A waiver. So like, if you wrote them down, then like I will give it to you.
I've just typed it.
However, they did do wherever they are. Where are you, darling? Where are you? There you are. They technically did Formula 3 for 14 of the races out of 14 of the races out of, can't find the total amount from Lassie. 14 out of 18 of the races. So if you put him down, I'd let you have him because I did say that I'm classing rookie as didn't complete the full season, and obviously they didn't complete the full season. So if you were to write them down, you know, I'm not going to be crucified for going, well, I wrote him down because he didn't complete the full season. Okay. So you're allowed to if you need to.
I can't remember where the points cut off.
I hope you're remembering one specific person here, Katie, because I can't have another Pierre Gasly moment all over again.
No, I know. He's my first one.
I was going to say, I can't have another Pierre Gasly moment all over again.
He was my first. He was my first.
Okay, all good, all good. All
Yeah,
good.
he was my first. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, sunshine.
I have 11, but I don't know any other names, so I'm just keeping it at this.
Right, I think
I did
I've
pretty
thought
decent.
of the last F2 one. I'm unsure on one of them.
Well, just know that every single name I
I've gotta
listed
go
off
into
in
F3.
F2 does not classify as an answer.
Oh. Right, then I have 5.
I'll go through the F2 again for you. Ralph Boschung, Teo Pocher, Ayumu Iwasa, Frederick Vesti, Jehan Daruvula, Jack Duhan, Dennis Hauger, Richard Vishaw, Enzo Fittipaldi, Jack Crawford, Roy Nassani, Roman Stanek, Clement Novalak, Amaury Cordial, and Brad Benavides.
I'm trying to think of their teammates. Right, you didn't name someone, so I'm going for it. You've got to think of F3 people. I've got 6.
You want the F3 grid listed out as well?
No.
I've just read FD3. Yeah. Oh no, what have I done? There you go.
Right, I'm not gonna get any more than this.
No, I'm just keeping it at this.
Oh, where's F3? There it is. Okay. So we have in the F3 grid, you've got Pepe Marti, Gregory Saucy,
Hang on.
Franco
Marti?
Colapinto.
Oh wait, are these just
No, these are people that do not count.
okay? No, that's fine.
Ko Collette,
Kyle collab.
Caitlin Frederick, hang on. Zach O'Sullivan, Hugh Barter, Christian Mansell, Taylor Bernard, Nicola Tsuslov, Mari Boyer, Nikita Bedrin, Ida Cohen, Rafael Villagomez, Hunter Yerny, Sophia Flesch, Oliver Gray, Tommy Smith, Roberto Faria, Piotr Wisnicki, and Alex Garcia.
I don't know if I'm going to get any more than I've already got.
No, neither. I'm stuck at this.
I'm stuck.
Well, Mummy's on 3 points, Chelly's on 4 points, and Petty is on 7.
Jesus.
I'm so bad.
Art thou ready?
Yes.
Okay. Art ready? Art ready.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
do you want F2 or do you want F3 first?
It's a mix-up for me, so
Okay.
I don't
so,
mind.
F2.
Just all of this.
Juan Manuel Correa.
Yes.
Yes.
No, I didn't because I put him from when he because I know he didn't complete a season, but in my head I forgot he didn't complete a season.
No, because he only did 2 races.
No, because
Yeah.
before that happened. But in my head, I just didn't want to. Yeah,
Yep.
I didn't even want to think about that situation. So, yeah.
Fair enough.
Well, no, because he's technically in F2 now, which he's done.
I know, but I just completely forgot.
Races? Dunno. Isaac Hajar.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's who I forgot.
Oh,
Arthur Leclerc.
Yeah.
obviously.
Doop, doop, doop. Zane Maloney.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Kill. Kush Miney.
Oh fuck! I forgot
Kush
Kush
Miney.
Miney.
Kush Miney.
Oh, I forgot Kush
Kush
Miney.
Miney.
Did any of you get Kush Miney?
No. Didn't
Yes.
get Chris Miney.
Of course you did, Petty.
Just,
Mummy. And the final F2 one is Victor Martins.
Yeah.
Has Ollie not got points?
Huh?
There's only Baron not got any
Ollie
point.
not got-
Oh wait,
I've
Oliver
got
Behrman
Ollie as well.
does have points. Oh, sorry, Oliver Behrman, I left you out. Fuck.
I was gonna
You
say.
get a bonus point. You
Festi
get a
was it?
bonus point on the bonus
Hang on,
question.
you all got Victor Martins. Hang on.
Ricky was he?
Why did I forget?
No,
Oliver
he didn't win
Behrman?
before.
Why did I forget Oliver Behrman? I'm so sorry, Oliver Behrman. Oliver Behrman. Okay, F3.
What? Is Crawford not a rookie?
Jack Crawford is a rookie, but Jack Crawford has yet to
But
score
she
any
named
sort of
him.
points.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Jack
Him,
Crawford
that's
sits
what-
just below Oliver Behrman.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I got all of those, so I'm happy with that.
Did
Other
you?
than
Isaac Hajar.
Hadja.
I miss Chris Miney. So.
Okay, so F3. We have Gabriel Bortoleto.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jelly?
Yeah, sorry. Yes.
That's okay.
Just
Checking.
need to
We
think.
have Oliver. I'm really sorry, Oliver. Goethe.
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 Yeah.
I
Goethe.
didn't.
Oh, one.
I did not get that.
No, neither.
Dino Boganovic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Dynamite
of course.
Dino.
Dynamite Dino.
Dynamite Dino.
Dynamite Dino.
Luke Browning.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
I forgot.
I remembered Vittel, just about.
Oh, that's so bad.
Paul Aaron.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
And Gabrielle Mini.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Leonardo Fornaroli.
Fornaroli.
Thank you.
No, didn't
I'm
get
taking
that.
that by that.
No, I did
mummy.
not get that.
Oh, you didn't get that right? Nope.
Nope.
Sebastian Montoya.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
And the last one is Johnny Edgar.
Oh shit.
Oh.
That's the one that I
Didn't
said he
complete the
finished
whole,
14 out
yeah.
of the 18, which you could get if, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know what? That was a pretty close draw. That was a pretty
I like
close. In joint second, we do have Chelly and Mummy, both on 15
Oh,
points.
Let's go.
And Petty is numero uno with 18 points.
Let's go, Katie.
Pop off, Petty. Oh no.
I'm getting points. Pierre's not. So I'll take the points.
You take the points for him.
I'll take the points for him any day. I was about to say put them onto my driver's license, but no, I don't want points on my driver's
That would be
No.
a bit shit. However, we can now swiftly move into America.
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 I really don't remember
Yeah.
what much about IndyCar because obviously.
Oh, it was Crash Fast.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
typical St. Petersburg.
Oh, yeah.
Crash Fast.
Oh my
That
God.
first crash was absolutely horrible.
So
That was
scary.
just so scary.
There were like some pretty like heavy crashes. Like it was-
Yeah, we had some, bad crashes, I'd say.
yeah. I mean, I feel like the highlight of the whole thing though was of course Callum.
Yeah, he came through that field so good.
Like he
It
did
was
really
just-
well. And Marcus did
Marcus did
really
really
well.
good.
Like as a whole.
11.
Yeah.
Which Marcus?
Yeah, Armstrong.
Armstrong. Obviously.
Yeah, he did really good.
He did really well.
Oh,
Yeah,
really
just the
well.
crashes were just stupid. Like especially Scott and Grosjean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was...
That was just
Not fun.
Don't remind
Yeah.
me.
It's not good.
and Jack Harvey's still injured if I'm correct.
Yeah, I think
Like he didn't get cleared to
I was
cleared to
considered
test, so
clear.
Yuri tested
In place.
Yeah.
for him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as far as I'm aware, he hasn't been cleared yet. So
Hmm.
I'm assuming if he doesn't get cleared before the next race, which is
next week, this week.
I guess
Either
next
this
week.
week
I
or
don't think
next
it's this week. I don't know.
I'm assuming Yuri Vitz will be his
No, this week is next
Ellen.
week.
Replacement.
Yeah.
It is next week.
So hopefully,
Interesting.
you know, he's fit to drive.
Yeah.
Literally.
We can hope. Is there anything else you guys want to cover on Indy?
No, it's just chaos. Just any chaos.
Chaos,
for the rest of
as
the
always.
season.
Oh, Stingray Rob made it from 23rd to 16th. Go Stingray Rob.
Yeah, Graham Ray also came from like
Rob.
20 till 6.
Stingray Rob!
This is very good.
Sticking in America, IMSA, which I don't really think
IMSA.
many of us watched IMSA. IMSA was on the same
I've
weekend
watched-
of the
I did
same
not.
race.
Yeah, there were
It's
some
whack.
people like Ben Keating who did both the WAC and IMSA, which I think is just insane.
Well, Alex Lynn used to do it.
Alex
But
Lynn
he-
used to do that as well, yeah.
But he didn't do
James
it.
did it as well.
Well, I was just very happy for Scott McLaughlin and Jack
yeah.
Aiken.
Jack. I was
Jack
literally
Aiken,
so happy with
yeah.
Jack.
I was very happy for
By the
them.
way.
But I didn't watch much of the race itself, so
Yeah, I saw like a couple of the crashes under the safety car because there was P3 went into one of the DPIs, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
And wait, is it still DPI?
Yeah, I think
Or
it's
did they
still
change it?
DPI, hypercar, I don't know.
Yeah, so that was interesting. Oh, it's
Yeah.
LMDH.
Oh, is it?
I think.
I just call them
It's
hypercars.
either-
It's supposed to be the
I
same.
Yeah, but DPI was the Daytona prototype.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll just.
It's so confusing.
It's
IMSA's
all
just
false.
IMSA confuse.
Yeah.
IMSA
fast
make
ones.
brain hurty.
the fast ones.
The
The
fast
fast ones. Yeah.
And then obviously, as we said, at the same track as IMSA, which was at Sebring, we also had WEC at Sebring, and I watched all 8 hours of Sebring. Nearly all 8 hours. Nearly. Would
Nearly.
have watched all 8 hours if WEC got their shit together and actually
Honestly?
streamed the first hour of it.
The first fucking hour, the whole start of it, which was.
And I also got the times wrong in the schedule. So I do.
Yeah, true.
It's okay, we let you off.
Yeah, well,
Purely because, you know,
You guys-
we were there and ready
you guys
for
can
WEC,
smell
and
my-
it wasn't even there, so.
And you guys can spell my name right, so like it's okay.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Naomi.
Naomi.
N-I-E-O-A-M.
Apparently.
I have no clue what that spelling was.
That's what I've seen.
However, WEC was a shit show, and I hated every single second of WEC. All 8
I
hours of my
fucking,
life I've been ruined.
fucking loved WAC. What more
I
the
like the
Saturday?
beginning of it.
Or more the
because-
qualifying, because obviously Ferrari qualified pole, and all hopes got down the drain when Toyota came back to the game.
Yeah, fucking Toyota.
I mean, I expected it because obviously Toyota has been in this class for I think a decade now. I don't know how long they've been doing this, but a fucking long time. They always win. They never fucking lose. So I did expect it to come in strong.
I did my thing again, where I saw a pre-car on track, and then it just turned out that it was a Porsche. So I'm really sorry, but I think my allegiance
For fuck's sake.
has gone to Porsche.
Oh god. Well, good luck with your.
No, it was a really
blast
pretty.
then.
It was really pretty blue. It was a really pretty blue, and it was the Dempsey.
Oh, Patrick Dempsey.
Marshall.
car.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, Patrick
Well,
Dempsey, the blue
You
car.
could have just ended it. You could have just ended it.
Sir Patrick Dempsey.
Dempsey.
To be fair, the Dempsey did really good this weekend as well,
Yeah.
which I was happy to see. Yeah, Ferrari had a shit show themselves as well. I mean, having the 50 on the podium is nice, but it should be the 51. That's
Where did the 51 finish? In the wall?
somewhere in between the LMP2s, like 15, 16. It was a fucking joke.
You know what? Porsche
Even-
would have been fine if it wasn't for Alex Lynn, is what I'm saying.
Well, yes, but you still had the other car that was also not really.
No. If Alex Lynn didn't get in the ass of Porsche and then get fucked over by everything, then I wouldn't have laughed quite hysterically at it and said, ha ha ha, putting the L in Lynn once again.
Oh yeah, because
And
they got the
then
penalty.
Porsche then got smacked with the penalty, and it was most definitely karma for me laughing at
Yeah.
Alex Lynn.
Yeah.
So I'm blaming
got
Alex
offense as
Lynn
well.
for everything that went wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, overall, WEC was good. I think LMP2 was
Yeah,
good.
no, WEC was
GTA was
very
good.
interesting. To be
The
fair, there were a
race was
lot
good.
of boring parts.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
hard to mention.
true.
But I mean, like, more boring parts than usual.
Yeah.
We forgot to mention. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. What was I gonna say?
Wow.
I
yeah.
forgot to mention.
As we were talking about Porsche, I think it's been confirmed this morning that Porsche aren't going to be part of Formula 1 in 2026.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Which
had that
is,
conversation. And I was like, you know what?
Not good.
Sad because Porsche.
yeah.
But happy because one less thing I have to be depressed about Porsche in. Like, could you imagine if Formula 1, Formula E, and WEC were all on the same weekend? I can guarantee you, there'll be 2 cars in WEC, 2 cars in Formula E, 2 cars in Formula 1. One would finish. In
You have lots of cars in WEC. You have the GTA and Porsches as well.
I'm talking about the up, okay? Even then, okay? None of them are fucking finishing! Anyway, Porsche
I
already...
was very upset if you can't tell.
Yeah.
Talking about the Porsche and the Iron Dames.
Both of our cars finished above the LMP2s, so...
That's true, I can't say that.
But on to what Jello was saying.
One knows one.
You did took Paul with the Iron Dames, who is now in a Porsche. So.
Yeah!
That made me so happy. Because they were the
so
first
depressed.
female team to finish.
Yeah, but she should have done it with a Ferrari.
Nope, Porsche.
Okay, but Iron Dames.
Iron Dames.
And I was happy for them, they do.
If we're talking about women in WEC, Dorian Pin, what a fucking
Queen.
icon.
She has been iconic.
Like, up on the podium, with... I have a newfound love for Daniel Kvyat at the moment, by the way. Sorry,
Oh,
Harold.
he is...
Why?
Have you not seen the TikTok?
Have you seen the TikTok?
No, I've not seen
Have
the
you not?
TikTok.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
I've
pretty sure I sent it to you. I sent you the
Mate,
TikTok.
he crashed out
Yeah.
Sebastian Vettel more times than
I
anything,
sent you.
so.
I sent you the TikTok. Okay.
Okay. I'll watch Daniel.
I love it.
Hang on.
No, it's not Daniel Kvyat, it's
Oh, it's
Martin.
not. Oh. I thought we were talking about Daniel.
Yeah.
Oh, this I've seen. Yeah. I think I've seen this. That's incredible, but I still don't like the bloke.
I want to do a TikTok with Daniel Kvyat. Prema, please make that happen.
We'll get him in person well.
But yeah, Dorian Pin, absolutely stunning,
Queen.
sensational drive this week. This weekend just gone. Last weekend.
Yes.
Last weekend.
Last weekend. I've
Last
forgotten what
weekend.
day of the week it is, sorry. Yeah, sensational drive. She absolutely smashed that. She is the... sorry if the statistic is wrong, because I'm trying to remember it. She is the first woman to drive an LMP2 car in first, like, lead the class.
Lead the race.
Lead the race.
Well,
Yeah.
class, yeah.
Yeah. Which is insane. Iconic. So, it's a win for
Definitely.
women this week, that weekend.
Yes.
Win for women.
Let's
Every
go.
day of the week. And obviously the gold Iota, was that IMSA didn't race? Or was it?
No, it was the
WEC?
Costa's car. Yeah, it was Felix da Costa's car that didn't race.
Yeah.
Yeah. The commentators made me giggle.
Oh! Sorry, Celeste said that the Ferrari finished right in the middle of the LMP2s. There was only one LMP2 slower than it. Sorry, just made me laugh. Anyway, carry on.
Thank you.
Carry on.
The commentators were saying that it was like Da Costa was spending more time on like social media than he would have been doing his driving stints in the car. And I was like, my man.
Sorry, I did lie. A second LMP2 did finish lower, but they were in the middle of GT, you know.
How many championships did you win the last, like, 2 years, 3 years, 4
Well,
years?
when was the last time
Check it
Ferrari
out.
won a championship in Formula 1?
Well, in F1, but we're not talking about F1 now. Barbie.
Well, in WEC, well, you know, you got... What did you get? You got your one podium in hypercars.
We got back-to-back championships
Congrats.
last year, so...
Congrats there on your hypercar podium. The Iota winning LMP2 with the Porsche. Great. And then also the Dempsey at Porsche finishing second shows that the Porsche superior to Ferrari in WEC at the moment. So
Well, more in championships, so you can win races, but championships, that's where you want to be.
yeah, exactly. And we at
Which
least
didn't
had
win the
both of
last
our
2 years.
cars finish in contention to be in the championship. Where are we starting the standings right now with Porsche? Because I feel like probably higher if you correlate points together there.
You guys done?
Yeah, we're fine. I guess we'll finish arguing. I think that's everything covered. I think.
Do you want to do the little Moti Mummy return?
Oh, go on, Moto Mummy.
I'm so happy. Yeah, so OTP's back, and so we're in Portimao, which is going to be great. I love the bikes around Portimao. It's the first time we're going to be seeing sprint races for MotoGP.
Sprint races?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not even trialing them. We're going straight into every single round.
Yeah, sure. Why? What the fuck? What did you release?
No, thank you.
Something else. What the hell?
And I have very strong opinions on that because it's just not sustainable. For the riders, not even just like, but it's they can't do that. But anyway, they've also then, because of that, cut out the Moto2 and Moto3 warm-up sessions, which, if anything, are the most important ones because those kids don't know what they're doing. Yeah, but we received the news that this morning Isan Rivera will be missing the first 2 races of the Moto3 season. Moto2, sorry, stepped up, because he has arm pump and a triangular ligament injury. So, yeah, that's a brilliant start. I guess I feel like that's kind of like tradition because Pedro Acosta missed like the whole first half of the season because of like it wasn't the same thing. He broke his leg, but like he was a Moto3 champion.
It's fine.
He was Moto3 champion and then like missed the first couple of races in the Moto2 season as well, which is weird coincidence. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm really excited. If anyone can't tell,
I do have a question.
The times,
regarding the tomfoolery that MotoGP have just upheld on you, with taking out warm-up sessions, putting in sprints, right? Is MotoGP now being called FIA MotoGP and FIA Moto2, FIA Moto3?
Sorry, can you repeat that? Because you just kind of.
I need to come all the way up here.
Can you?
I said, is MotoGP officially changing their name to FIA MotoGP and FIA Moto2 and FIA Moto3 for the foreseeable future? Thank you.
No.
Good luck with those penalties.
Sounds like it should be.
No, because if that happened and Marc Marquez got track limits and got a ban for a race, I would actually end it all. I genuinely would. I'd stop watching motorsport racing. 100%.
It's FIM and Dorna, and they do give out stupid penalties sometimes. Like I'm not gonna deny it. Like they really do. Like track limits is a really, really big thing. Mostly in like Moto3 and Moto2. And not as much in MotoGP because it's kind of the whole thing of, oh my god, you're meant to be that good and you're still getting track limits. But yeah, no, I'm excited for the season to start just because I need some bikes in my life. But it'll be good. I'm excited. Biffy.
Oh yeah, we should probably talk about this weekend as well with Formula E is back this weekend as well. In Brazil.
I am getting the.
Sorry.
By the time this podcast comes out, hopefully the timings for the weekend should be out and accurate.
Oh yeah, it depends. I don't know when this one goes out. I don't know if this actually goes out before Formula E weekend or not. Because we do, as you're seeing this, you would have already seen it, but we do have a podcast already filmed that was meant to go up like 2 weeks ago, right? And as I said, obviously been busy. I edited the entire thing. Got caught up with packing or something and forgot to export it. I was like, I'll export it tomorrow or like later on. Completely forgot to export it. so it didn't get uploaded. And I was like, it's fine, I'll sort it when I get back. And then when I came back and opened up the file, the fucking file had corrupted, so I have to re-edit the whole entire thing. So that'll be up at some point, and then this one will be up after. So if this is up after Formula E, then I hope you enjoyed Formula E. I hope you enjoyed Naomi's graphic. If it's not, then have fun with Formula E this weekend. Either or. Nice. Well, we covered everything.
I think we have.
Oh my god.
Incredible.
Incredible. What a show. I finished my drink as well.
I'm on my second one already.
Big bottle.
Cocoa and jelly.
Oh god.
We're taking these to the paddock in Portimao so we can walk around like this. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. My ear is really itchy. Last time say thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching, stopping by, listening, wherever you are. If you are listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, please don't forget to give this a 5-star rating. If you are watching on YouTube, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. That would be greatly appreciated. Let us know if you want to see us do anything. We do have a few races planned. Me and Shelly are going to a full weekend in Portimao. Katie is coming for the Sunday. Naomi, potentially on standby, might be there. So if there's anything you want to see in Portimao, let us know. We will also be at Spa WEC the following weekend, not the following weekend, the weekend after that. Me and Shelly will be there. And then obviously we will be at the 24 Hours of Le Mans in June. And
if anyone has accommodation, tell us, please.
Please let us know.
And also, I don't think we've mentioned this, but me and Shelly will also be at Monza WEC.
Yes.
We are doing every single European WEC race. In our defence. Oh my god. In our defence. We went to Italy last year to Lago di Como for our friend Kelsey's birthday. And we're going again this year to celebrate Kelsey and Katie's birthday. And the week we've picked is in fact the week after Monza. Monza is in fact about an hour and a bit away from Lago di Como, so it only makes sense for us to attend WEC Monza the weekend before and then just go to Lago di Como and then get
down
the
to
train
Rome.
down to Rome for the Rome
E3.
And then we'll be at London E3. So
yay.
So if there's anything you want to see at any of these races, let us know. And yeah, make sure you're following us on everything. It's ParcFem_ on everything. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. You know the drill. And yeah, we will see you guys some point next week or this week. Or I don't know when this is going up. So see you soon. Ciao Bella.
Ciao.
Ciao Bella.
Ciao Bella.